Hello everyone. Today I'm going to share with you some vital library resources to help you with your research paper. Who am I? My name is Jessie Ammons and I'm one of the reference and instruction librarians for UW Oshkosh Libraries. We're here to help you with your research. If you need help while you're accessing our materials or just finding articles for your assignment, please feel free to hop on our 24/7 chat. You can also email us at infodesk@uwash.libanswers.com with questions. You can find the link to the chat and our email address here via the help buttons. When you're in your course in Canvas, you should have the option that says UWO Library on the menu. When you click it, it will look similar to this page. Marisa, another one of our reference and instruction librarians, is the embedded librarian for your course, and you can email her for assistance as well. Here on the course page, you'll see resources for your assignment. Okay, now I'm going to talk to you about using our databases, specifically the 4 main databases that you can use for either option for the assignment. When you click on any of the links, it will first prompt you to log in with your NetID and password, like so. If you have any issues with logging in, please contact the IT Help Desk at 920-424-3020. First up, we'll look at US News Stream, which is the bottom of the list on your course page. This is a database that offers access to multiple news sources in the United States. In general, all you need to do is write either the title of your episode and the TV series or the title of the film. You should put the title of the episode or film in quotation marks for the best results. You can specify publication date if you'd like, but you probably won't need to given how specific your search will be. For option 2, you may want to add a keyword next to the name of the film, like Dear White People with race or whatever topic you're looking into. If you scroll down, you can also specify source type or document type if you're looking for specific types of sources. Let's try a search. You can also use the filters on the left if you're having trouble with your results. When you find an article you want to look at, click on the title, and you can either see it written here or you have to click the full text to find it. Next, we'll look at the New York Times, which we can access through the database called Historical New York Times. The search interface is the same as US News Stream because they're both ProQuest databases, but you can make sure you're in the right one by looking at the title here. Similarly to US News Stream, you can also change publication date or select document type. Something to keep in mind is that because this is only searching the New York Times, there may not be an article for your episode since they're so specific. As you can see, I don't have a result for mine. You can try searching just the show, but obviously you would have to search through a lot. So it wouldn't be the first place I would search if you're going with option 1, but if you are looking at film, it would probably be a better choice. After that, we can explore Academic Search Complete, which is a multidisciplinary database that you probably used in your freshman writing and comm classes. It can be used to find many different types of sources, but for you, you can use it to find television reviews or periodical and newspaper articles. Let's take a look. First, I want to point out that you may have seen the EBSCOhost interface before, but it's important to pay attention to which specific database you're in. You can find that information up here. Now, I'll use the same Grey's Anatomy episode, Silent All These Years, as an example. I'll put in Grey's Anatomy in the first search box, then Silent All These Years in the second. Just like the first two databases, if I scroll down, I have a couple options. Under document type, I can select either film review, if that was a film I was looking into, or television review. I could also change the publication type to periodical, which includes magazines or newspapers. For now, though, I'm just going to do a general search. And you can see there are only 3 results, which is to be expected. Finally, I'll go over Film and Television Literature Index. This database is subject-specific for film and TV research. It is also an EBSCOhost database, but again, you can check right here to see which one you're in. You can also filter for television reviews in this database under document type here. This is the best online resource for conducting research in this subject area. Once again, I'll try Grey's Anatomy, Silent All These Years. I might even add very special episode to see what my results look like. Again, my advice for searching the film option is that you identify another relevant keyword for specific mentions in the commentary you're looking for. As you can see, with this search, there were no results found, either with or without very special episode as a keyword. This is something that you might have because these searches, especially for the TV episode option, are very specific searches. So that's why I do recommend that you use the US news stream first. However, these databases are really good if there are articles that exist about these topics. A few things to remember when conducting research: don't forget to save your articles. It's best to go ahead and download the PDFs and save them so that if they disappear for whatever reason, you can still find them. Also, make sure to save the article titles and authors, not just the links. Another thing to be aware of is the peer review or scholarly article filter. You can see it's right here. While you might need some scholarly sources for your assignment, be careful when using this particular filter. TV reviews are not the types of articles that are peer-reviewed usually. So if you click this filter, you won't find the types of articles you're looking for when you're trying to get to the commentary and the reviews. Just make sure that you're specifically looking for peer-reviewed articles if you're checking that box. I know I also mentioned the TV review filter in all of these databases, but I would also be careful when using those, since some of the databases do not label those articles as reviews. It might be better to try a general search first, and then if you're finding too many results, you can pare it down that way. Finally, as I mentioned earlier, don't just give up after 1 or 2 searches. If you're not finding anything, try putting in different keywords, like special episode like I tried, or maybe even putting review in the search box instead of using the document type filter for the review. It may take a little while to find the results you're looking for. It's also possible that you might not find the information you're looking for some of the television episodes might be a little bit too new, or there may just not be as much commentary on them as you would like. If you're having trouble, don't forget that you can find our help buttons right here, and you can click on 24/7 chat for help. All right, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email us or chat us. Good luck!